Take a look at this. Scout ship settings.
Are you ready for this? Fan of long, scary things. Have you looked in a mirror lately? need to be extremely wary. A complete victory!
Food's ready. It's nothing special.
Listen, Jim. Try some.
I'm finished. This should be alright. Bon appetit! Whoa!
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith...
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forge.
You had traded your humanity?
I see I'm not the only one. So...
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose...
I've forged countless blades over these long years. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you fail to climb the same way, if anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's...
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would, my arms are all I'll be needing.
What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
You see something new every day.
You need his head to make the sword?
That's right. With this fine clump of pure resentment, I shall...
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I was in the past. To defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding, a secret Rangetsu technique.
All right. If that's what you prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
Whoa!
We'll wait outside.
All we can do now is wait for Rokuro.
Rokuro, Kurogane.
You saw them.
Sure, but they go through life with such...
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running...
I know. I understand demons still have... They seem passionate.
Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his...
Do you have a purpose like...
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey... Yes. Sometimes cold, painful decisions. Besides, as shepherd,
If that's what you think, ask him just what he did.
He wouldn't. Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. How do those two find it in the...
It's just how they are.
Yeah, it's scary. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate...
Not yet, you mean?
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life. You're not a demon. And you should stay that way.
Okay.
But never mind. Just...
I made the Enfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out.
I pity that creature.
That Kurogane, though. What a character! Giving his own body to...
Ritual It's certainly something only a demon would do.
A necessary sacrifice.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it... If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, but if the offering is one's own body and soul, I wonder which he will have been.
The ship is on its way, right on...
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on...
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorius's...
So we'll have to face him down sometime.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he... The problem is, Rokuro...
Agreed.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening...
You want us to meddle in somebody else's...
If it affects my own quarrel...
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still...
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit.
Bad news!
group of praetors have left the docks at Earth. They said they were coming to
Purge? Velvet, what do we...
We take them head on. And you're...
An order, I presume.
It is.
All right.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor,
I haven't forgotten. She needs us for her own ends. And we'll use that to our...
just don't push your luck too...
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist.
Ask me if I can.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor! I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I'm not done yet.
There. Now we're even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords! Sinister. I like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
With me as a witness.
I...
Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed.
I know
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now. I've got new orders for you. Fight the
Understood.
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any... That very virtue is what lets her be lofty. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring.
How uncommonly...
Pleasant folks don't use people the...
Yeah.
Everyone ready to play?
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
I don't think we have a chance!
Come on, really?
Hey, Bienville?
I figured it was just about the time that you and I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all.
Thanks. I was hoping...
You mean how to talk a human female into...
Hey!
But you and Madame Eleanor have already formed a...
Well, it's like when we're alone together.
That happened. In that case,
Whoa!
I'm just an avid learner in hot spring topics, bearing your body and yours.
I don't think we'll be...
All right, then how about after?
Why do you keep trying to get us naked?
Picky. Tell you what.
Love hacking, living long and loving hard.
die. All classics. I remember You ever think maybe things would have... Reading the mood. Knowing what to say and...
Are you two reading?
We are! Laphicet's been worried about that awkward... I've heard his side of the story, so let's you and I grab some...
Oh.
Knowing what to say and... Hirogoro.
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the swords.
Huh.
The head of my clan gets the real Storm Howl.
So one is real.
I guess so. Shigure has the real...
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize...
And to Velvet? Which Laphicet is Oh, what are you saying?
She means my name. It's...
The one who went and got Surely you are mistaken.
But what else could make Velvet...
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth.
I don't think we have a chance! Here, you like! Play it here! Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it.
Take a look at this. Scout ship.
yeah, my time to shine.
If I'm... You're strong, but
Well then, let's move on.
You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style.
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a
So, Shigure uses the...
In most schools, wouldn't the secondary technique be used primarily in support?
That's true for us as well. We learned the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those...
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure?
As I'm painfully aware. We trained together since we were small children. His skill with the great sword, so, in order to beat him, to our school it might be secondary, but...
You're badly...
If I eliminate if I can control the terror of being split in half, he'll have 2 times the
Eliminating fear, huh?
Right?
It's like you two brothers are... Huh? Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest... 1, an exorcist who walks in the light. 1, a demon moving...
Is to cut...
Precise!
Both are renowned blades.
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out for myself.
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad. You better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Shut up. Don't play games with me.
Spirit release! You broke me! Here's your justice!
It'll be the same every time.
No, I can't.
Put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style? You don't have what it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you! Take this!
Now that was clever! Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck! If I was just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. Alright, let's call it good here. Listen up! If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
I'll cut you down. No matter...
There we go. That's the face I'm looking for. So vicious. It's perfect.
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire...
That guy, he was...
Yeah, he was.
But we will beat him if we must.
The Von Elty is here.
Let's get going.
Please, take me with you. I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. But for another blade to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pot?
If not, make someone wear it.
You heard him.
Many thanks.
Okay, we're off to find Grimoire and decipher the book. You know...
Yeah! We're headed for the Salt Archipelago. Velvet's demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of... It changes shape in a flash, and can devour most anything, but it doesn't devour the bandages that cover it up. Likewise, the rest of her one would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing. Yet I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her. Like it was made for a man! Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard But the tougher the fight, of course, Lord Artorias...
Who'd scold you for what?
Oh, I mean, your clothes, they're all beat up, and I thought that if I offered to mend them for you...
You'd mend my clothes?
I mean, not like constantly.
Are you good at...
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes.
I see. All right.
Good.
The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all. But... And if you keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll catch a cold. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule. Like however you did before falling in with us. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop.
Sure. That was a surprisingly... I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. When we...
So, you guys made it. Whatever.
He's been dealt with.
What are you doing here?
After everything you said to me, I had a change of heart. I quit.
I'm glad you listened to reason.
I'm heading to the capital. I plan.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah. You get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman stew.
That sounds somewhat improper, actually.
Really? All right. I'll be an upright citizen in no time.
I'm rooting for you.
Hey, were you?
Of course I was.
Hey, you there.
You know a lot about...
I'm a novice swordsmith. Been at it for 20 years.
20 years?
It's a competitive world out there for a swordsmith.
But I heard many swordsmiths have given up. There's less ore around now.
True, swords are useless against demons. Unless it's an Akadnik's weaponry has always been prized in Midgant. The Abbey recognized our talent. All the smiths here are grateful to the Abbey.
Take a look at this. Scout ship settings.
Did you need some?
No, not.
As you said,
Why aren't you training with.
this is how I've always trained. 10,000 practice. I just wanted a single good swipe at Shigure.
That's incredible.
Not really. But I've been thinking I should up it to 100.
100,000?
Nah.
Even if you did one swing a second.
Oh? But 10 swings a sec.
Roku.
Even still. I know it would take more now with one sword or with.
And you keep doing it despite.
I'm trying to defeat an undefeatable adversary. All I can do is recognize the fact and give it my.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
If only I could figure out how to stay up all night and still feel rested. Now there's a challenge I can't beat.
You need to go to bed. A lack of sleep will get you killed faster than a lack of practice.
You're right. I'll do that.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgard. I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this... We heard from the Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken...
Not this time. But our luck won't last forever.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly...
I've got my eye on her.
Got it! We'll...
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Not remotely an issue. If you're aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in?
It would sting.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady.
Sounds like he's a little...
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to serve him. But that air of mystery... At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eyck...
He sounds like...
Wait, what? How so?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for port...
Sir?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started...
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port
I'll check on everyone.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated.
Sir! Yes, sir!
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks.
What do you mean?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with a once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through.
Does that mean we've been...
You humans?
Only humans fall prey.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right! Alas, that my glorious son...
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you...
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search.
Huh?
Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be...
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now
Oh, not even a witch is safe.
The Reaper's curse.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the course...
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice
doesn't say...
Let's not relax.
Right.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the...
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, it's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there...
I see.
We'll be back soon.
All right. Good luck.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just... Well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad.
Maybe so. But better?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just
The map's getting filled in little by...
There's still a long way to go. It's a big...
Yeah.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far...
I'd imagine so. The seasons...
Oh.
Think you're feeling less apathetic?
I wouldn't say... I was just reminded of something.
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that This is workplace discrimination. I should...
I don't think that's how...
What's wrong, Eleanor?
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro... When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like... But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other.
It might have something to do with his...
What's Bushido?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code.
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still in...
Do you really think he was carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword? I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Roku...
But I don't think he's all that... I know I said he can be a scary person, but... How do I put it? It's like... He's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he...
For a crazed demon.
Maybe. I don't know.
You brought it up.